what a lot of people don't know, is down payment assistance for commercial real estate.
Oh, I didn't know that
I
either.
didn't know that either.
Me either.
Learned
Yes,
something
there-
new every
yep.
day.
So-
Yeah, commercial real estate down payment assistance actually is provided by the seller.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that'd be, well, we're talking about the private bid.
Exactly. And what the seller does is, okay, they'll go at maximum appraised value, not purchase price. They've agreed on a price of $1 million, but the price came in at $1.2 million.
Okay.
Okay, so the contract is going to be based upon $1.2 million, which diminishes the out-of-pocket requirement for the buyer.
So if we're anticipating the price to be at 1.2, should the contract be written at 1.2 immediately?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Or
have-
I didn't know if we amended after the appraisal. Okay, gotcha.
Write the contract at 1.2.
Okay.
And the buyer has been approved for 80%.
So you can do a forgivable second?
There you go.
There.
See, starting to learn a little bit from you.
There you go.
We learn quickly.
Yes.
And so now they walk in with the equity. They have limited their out-of-pocket money for them to actually transition into their new acquisition.
Okay.
With some upgrades that they might need. So that's why that's a way to do down payment assistance. But in rural communities, governmental entities in rural communities will provide funding based on a tax abatement, where they'll waive taxes for 3, 5, or 7 years on that business coming into town if that
Because
business
it's promoting local employment.
exactly, and they're obligated to hire at least 3 people a year for the 3, 5, or 7 years.
That's excellent information.
Yeah, because so you have that tax abatement component right there. So there's lots of ways to look at down payment assistance, both residentially and commercially. But it's like you said earlier, research. You got to dig in there. You have to find out. And then there are always programs. I tell people all the time, when you're looking to do commercial real estate, don't just look at city entities. Look at the United States Department of Transportation.
USDA sometimes has
USDA, United States Department of Energy. It's all different these departments. The United States Treasury Department has lending apparatus for you to get down payment assistance.
Wow.
Yeah, but we are so focused on city, county, state that we lose sight of all of these huge departments out there that have to promote commerce
Yes.
and entrepreneurship, and they have programs for that.
So that would be what Jennifer was talking about earlier, the federal programs that we're going to keep overlooking.
There's actually, many moons ago, I was working with an international company. There's actually a bank called Exim Bank that will...
Exim? Yes.
Exim Bank,
yes.
they will actually finance outer country projects.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I've actually worked with a lot of companies in a previous career that they would actually finance those projects, but part of the XM banks, whenever they do that, they have to source so much materials from the United States to go overseas to actually support that financing.
So it's that reciprocity, it's that back and forth dynamic.
It's
Like,
all
we're
about
going to give you the
commerce,
money, but you're
right.
going to keep the money within the states.
Correct. Correct.
And, you know, and
Your monies are regulated. Sorry about that.
Our potential clients, our potential partners need to understand the dynamics of how all this works with down payment assistance for both residential and commercial. At the end of the day, what you want is an opportunity.
Yes.
And these programs create those opportunities. As close as it is, Waller is still rural.
It is.
As close as it is, parts of Conroe are still rural.
USDA,
Yeah.
And that's
not
one of the
even
things.
that, not even that on the commercial side, because they need services. They need dry cleaning stores.
That's
they
right.
need gas stations. They need hair salons, nail salons, fast food franchises.
And that's what we were talking about last weekend, is that Conroe is the #1 growing city in the United States.
That's right.
And we're learning that it's actually considered rural for commercial development.
Exactly. So you have that dynamic right there, because Montgomery County is just as wide as it is long.
Yes.
Montgomery County goes all the way over to 59, but also goes all over the way over to touches up against Waller County.
Yes.
Over back in there. So it's opportunities are there, but if you're not dealing with professionals who can allow you to take advantage of these opportunities, you are denying yourself every opportunity to facilitate more for you and your family. Okay? one of the things that these hooligans have been working on have been multifamily research and acquisitions and opportunities. And because my whole thing is, oh, the check clear, I'm good.
Exactly.
It's called building wealth through real estate,
Yes.
and whether it's residential or commercial, if you have interest in learning more and gaining more education, these guys are setting up a workshop that's
Yes.
coming up next month. So please text us your email, contact information if you'd like to be put on the list. And it's a free class. Can you give them the place to text, Chris?
So you can text us at 877-852-4401.
He's not just the cute one. He's the one that remembers everything.
Yeah.
Okay? He's the organized one
As
as
I'm
well.
working on a task
He's
list
the
for all the
organized.
groups. Years of project management,
Yes.
people.
Yeah, but think about all of the roles that we already have in the car.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you don't have to seek outside assistance. I always say seek outside confirmation, but you don't have to seek outside assistance, because at the end of the day, you take the expertise that's sitting around this corner. She doesn't look it, but Dina is 107 years old. Okay, and she has,
Looks all of 40.
That's it.
Thank you, Chris.
That's it. Stuff like that. And so then you have Chris over here. He just graduated high school. That's why he's the cute one.
He's a Doogie Howser of real estate.
And then you have that woman. Okay, that woman is a solution finder, which she points out to me every day. God,
But she's great at it.
yeah, she is. She does find solutions.
Let her dig into your
Even if you don't
your goals, and she'll make them happen. And if you're not ready for it to happen, she'll be. This is what I love about all of these people, and especially Jennifer. You just don't. You have to hear the truth, okay? And listen to the advice that's given. There's some lenders, and they'll just say you're not qualified and you're done. You don't have a clue what to do after that. She will give you a plan, and you just follow it. And hey, every step is leading toward your goal, even if you're not ready for that today. So Jennifer, what is the number they get a hold of you at?
So you can reach me at 888-202-2773. That's 888-202-2773. Or you can visit my website at www.yourmortgagepro.biz. That's B-I-Z.
Z like zebra. No, and it's very helpful because I get calls. I stay in my lane, so to say. I may know a bit about lending just from all the years of being it, but I'm not a lender. So, the thing about being a real estate professional is to advise your clients properly. And for lending advice, go to the lender directly, not your neighbors, not anyone else, okay? Because everybody's situation is different, as we've often spoke about. I may have the same credit score as EL, but our income to debt may be different, our work history may vary, etc. So all these factors.
Oh, you somebody else.
Yeah.
That's an example. But think about it. You have a real estate pro. You have a management pro. You have a lender pro. You have somebody who can hold his liquor. This is who's sitting around there. But at the end of the day, in all seriousness, you have professionals here to guide your path. Okay? You don't have to worry about if you have batteries for your flashlight because they can see the way. Right? And that's the dynamic that we all must bring to the table when we're trying to delve off to this industry called real estate. And as much change is going on in real estate, like I got a phone call yesterday, and I don't know how true it is, but the person that made the phone call, I trust them that they're right. They said there's supposed to be a hike in interest rate Tuesday.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it is?
Wow.
They already said there was going to be, the feds are going one more time.
Okay. And I'm like, what the hell?
So we went
And
from...
it can be as high as a quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about it though. So we're talking about a hike. She's saying a quarter.
Mhm.
So what did we get up to last quarter?
So let me see. On a good day, you were looking about 6.99.
Uh-huh.
But I thought we got up to like 8 and 9 last quarter.
No, they have come down. They have come down.
They were in the
They,
eights.
Yeah,
they
they
were.
were in the
That's
eights.
kinda what
Then
I'm
they
saying.
came down a little bit, and now they're going back.
Yeah, because basically it didn't have the effect of not raising them that they wanted it to have. So
Okay.
What happened is Fannie Mae they made a, I think it's towards the beginning of last year, any property that was conventional, either second home or investment, had additional points. And now that Fannie Mae thing was taken off, so it was adjusted, and a lot of pricing was a lot better. Not because the pricing got better, but because of that extra pricing that Fannie Mae had.
Okay.
different layer.
Right, it's another layer. So that was taken off, and things were kind of, on the foot. Now they give it, and I take it.
I'm going to tell you what. Think about if we go back 30 years, people were paying the same, if not higher, interest rates as we're looking at today.
I wasn't born
And
yet.
people, well, yeah, he
Okay.
wasn't. He was a
Oh,
baby.
well.
He was in Pampers, probably. So, and I think everyone's starting to realize that, hey, it is a matter of, let me see what what payment can I afford
Right.
with the current situation, and that's all you. Just the panic needs to subside.
Yeah.
You
And I
know.
think that I actually posted it on our One Innovative Homes Facebook feed that the interest rates through the decades, and I don't remember if it was the 80s or 90s, but rates were in the 10 to 12.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I bought, in 2005, I bought a $950,000 home. My first mortgage, because I did do an 80-20.
Yes.
My first mortgage was 7.125, and my second was 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're still talking about currently though being under 7.
Of course.
So again,
It's
these.
still not that bad, people.
It's not that bad. So I think what calms people down is education. And when we bring things into perspective, when somebody says, hey, these programs are available for down payment, you do qualify. Or maybe you don't. If you don't, that means, you know what, you're going to just save money for a period of time, and this is what you need.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. We have to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We have to remember that. And one of the things when it comes to down payment assistance or assistance in general, you have to have those with knowledge on your team.
You do.
You have to have persons with knowledge on your team, experience on your team, and even those individuals who might not be your cup of tea. They don't have to be. They are providing you the information and the knowledge necessary for you to make an informed decision to make sure things happen. I like how we work together, most importantly, but I like the fact that everybody's looking out for each other.
Yes.
That's a whole different dynamic. And then we have people looking out for each other, looking out for you, you're just that much more embraced in the process. So, I'm E.L. Crane. They're not, for obvious reason, because my sweetness is their weakness, okay? That's what people need to embrace that. And we get T-shirts on the way.
Thank
You
you.
told me though, but I hadn't seen it. But make sure it's a medium.
It's a medium.